That was sweet.
At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have
Right?
revenge.
Right? It's on the house. They actually dip it for you right in front of you. You're like, oh, no, thank you. No mayo dip. And they look you in the eyes and they just go. I didn't like that sound with that gesture. I'm not sure what I was thinking. Docking hatch. Can I just blow it? I could just blow the docking hatch. That'd be funny. You know what?
Let's leave this.
Run. Did it work? Darn. Magnetically sealed. All right. Why did I waste my time? F5. Reload. I see Santa and I gave him a candy cane. You got to see Santa? Nice. Did he take the candy cane? Or did he say, no, not for me. That's for you. Santa has to watch his waistline. Santa has diabetes. How do I crack myself up? I gotta stop cracking myself up. When you lost your hand, I felt it too.
That does not surprise me, any more than you hearing my thoughts when we were apart. The
Why are we
pain,
connected,
however,
though?
was unexpected. If I could, I would have shielded you from it.
Is she my mom? He's in the 6th position. Directly across from him is the other guy in the 16th. So we can assume that this circle right here is going to contain 10 dudes, right? From 6 to 16. He's going to be 10 dudes. If it is a perfect circle, would I not then assume that this is 10 dudes? What is this? What is this? Holiday season, he really needs just. What if it just exploded? It would be funny. I would like try to do that just for the clip, but the clean. He said nothing of the Jedi's companions. You better leave them alone. Goth Twi'lek baddies? It looks like it. And they think I'm handsome.
Ah, the beautiful stench and decay of desperate living.
What am I gonna do? Everyone experiences their favorite cheese. Unlimited favorite cheese for everyone. It could bring peace to the world, other than people who are lactose intolerant. They're kind of, you know, we'll call them the others, you know. Shigarath. Peace. I don't know why I did that with that one. I said peace. Where's Lutz? He needs to know that Big Cheese has been contained. He's probably getting ready for his own stream. Oh, what if it's the perfect lactose-free cheese? That's true. If everybody experiences the cheese as they experience it, like the best cheese for them, then it would work. All lactose intolerant people would be cured. This is the most powerful artifact in the whole world. It is world peace. World peace. Me. The editing I love to do. I think it's fun. I want to do more of it. But on top of that, you have to have something to edit, right? So learning how to create content and then also editing it, that's a lot of work. So could you potentially find somebody who's really good at making the content and maybe not so good at the editing side of it and partner together with someone like that and kind of see, yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be like my own personal growth per se, but it would build me up as an editor, you know? It would help me gain experience as weird song, but okay. Hi, good morning, everybody. It is Black Monday, April 7th, 2025. Write it in your calendars. A day that may go down in history. A day that may be infamous. Maybe. Don't check your 401k today, okay? For your own mental health. Let's stay off of that, shall we? I'm telling that to myself right now. Why is this pinned? There we go. Anyway, happy Monday. It is 6 a.m. on April 7th, 2025. And the Phantom Menace today is Ursa Cat, even though I was not logged in. It's not really my fault. I click login on Mix It Up. Everything was fine. It's what I always do. And then you go to redeem it and it just doesn't work. And then I had to go back to my accounts tab, and looking under my accounts tab, it said unknown. So it's not my fault. It's definitely not my fault. But good morning. Now today is gonna be the pre-work coffee hour. And I mean that. It's gonna be an hour. I can only go till 7 a.m. this morning. Wow, this is way too hype. I didn't think that would be like this. Hang on. There we go. That's better. That's better. It will only be an hour. Will it count? It will not. It will not count. Well, you know what? I can actually go into the file. Hang on. I can go into the file and give it to you. Hold on. Let me do that real quick. The reason why is last night I logged onto my work PC just to double check. And sure enough, there was a call scheduled for 8 a.m. It's just a call. But that is right around the time. It's like between 8 a.m. and 9:30. And that is right around the time that I'd be commuting. So I'm like, okay. I mean, I guess I can take it from the car, but how helpful would that be? But then I just figured, you know what I'll do is just try to get out of here as quickly as I can this morning, so that I'm in the office by the time that call starts. But that's not bad. We still get to spend the hour together. They better not make a habit out of that, though, because I was very happy. Well, I think the reason why it's at 8 a.m. is because of the Cork, Ireland folks. Sorry, I probably shouldn't have doxed the town that they're in. The Ireland people that are on the call. I think it's mostly for them, but we're also included, so I don't know. But I don't have enough time now to like check with my boss. You know, I don't have enough time to like ask, like, what should I do? I just kind of have to make a decision. And I think the best course would be to go till 7. We'll do the pre-work coffee hour, and then we'll call it quits, and then I'll get dressed real quick, and I'll run. I took a shower last night. I trimmed my beard last night. Look at that. Looks pretty nice, doesn't it? I think it looks pretty good. And then we'll go. How many of you versus them? It's about 40 to 1. It's about 40 to 1. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. Where do I have this thing? Bot. There it is. You'll be lucky to know, you'll be happy to know that this is sitting in a folder on my desktop. It's so safe, it's so secure. Actually no, where does currency retroactively give points?
Norris's water. It's a roundhouse kick.
Okay, hold
hydration.
on. I gotta read this. Thank you, Mersa. This option will reset all currency points for this currency and assign an amount to each user that directly equals the saved on. Okay, let's hit no on that. I want to give one person. Phantom Menace. How can I give like one person? Can I hit export data? Okay, I don't exactly know how to do this without breaking everything, so I'm just not going to do that. I hope that's okay. I thought it was in a file, but it's not. It's a little more complicated than that. Yeah, I don't want to lose everything. Good morning, Annie. How's it going? Thank you for checking in, Ursa. And thank you for checking in, Mersa. Old School Quarter. How you doing, buddy? And here's a roundhouse kick hydration. Delicious. This new mouse is so lightweight. I wonder if it'll help my wrist pain. Personally, no, I have nothing. I know nothing about wrist pain, but personally, I hate a light mouse. I don't want a heavy mouse, but I hate that like empty sound when you like do that, you know? Reaper, thanks for checking in. Good morning. All the other check-in stuff should work, so. All right. So since we only have an hour today, I'm going to go ahead and boot up the game right away. How was everybody's weekend? What'd you get into? It was nice and cool here this weekend. Very cool. Kind of weird, actually, for early April. But I'm not complaining about it. It was nice. I had a nap the other day with the window open and a cold breeze coming in. Yeah, it was in like the 40s for us too. Yeah, it's 39 degrees out there right now. 39 degrees. I love to see it. I love to see it. Okay, so where last we left off, we're in cycle number 7. And we are still trying to figure out what the heck is going on here. Something is hunting us. Something's coming. Each cycle it ticks up a little bit. Let's see. Where did we leave off though? It looks like I'm out of dice. So I probably need to go to sleep for the night, I guess. What does it want me to do here? It just wants me to keep eating, right? And bring back mushroom caps, which I don't have. So let's just toggle that on. Buy a vial of stabilizer. I have 168 coin. Anybody who's played this before, if I buy the vial of stabilizer now, does it use it right away, or does it just put it in my inventory? Because I'm not ready to use it. I'm only flickering right now. A distracting weekend, but got an initial outline of a drawing done, so that was good. That is good. Rainy as all heck, though. Yeah, it was rainy here, too. It's been rainy this past week, and that's what led to our nice temperatures, though. They say April showers bring May flowers. Coin? Winter temps here for the week. It'll happen soon, I believe. So Sabina's selling off the case of stabilizer vial by vial. You haven't been able to talk with him since your last visit. So I don't know if I put 100 credit cryo in here, 100 coin, if it's going to use it right away. If that's the case, I don't want to do it because I want to save it until I'm ready to use it, you know? I can't do anything else here. I think I needed to just end my day. I think. I'm good with the cold. I'm really reluctant to see warmer weather come. We're the same way. Actually, literally every day that isn't like in December, she's like, summer's coming, and I'm sad about it. And I get it. It sucks so much here. The summer just sucks, and anybody who doesn't agree with that is wrong. Hi, Banj. How's it going? I was talking to somebody from Minnesota again, and I was like, yeah, man, I'd like to move there sometime. And she was like, really? Do you like the cold? Like, assuming that because I was in Texas, I would be like, I can't take the cold. I'm like, no, that's what I want. Like that, I would much rather have the cold. Bring on the cold, please. All right, let's just go ahead and end the cycle. I thought I did this last time, but I guess it didn't save. You had an interview this morning that went really well. I think I'm gonna get offered the job. That's awesome. It's just a pile of chit. Yeah, exactly. It's some pile of you know? You're off for another interview. That's right. Keep your options open. Make them work for you. Tell them that you have competing offers on the table. See who wants you more. That's what I say. Okay, well, let's go to the low end here. There's some block maintenance we can do. We can play Tavla, which is risky because it's gambling, and I don't gamble. I'm not a gambler. Unless it's Balatro, and that's different, okay? Block maintenance. Maintained by the residents, the ramshackle blocks are always in need of repairs. Helping out is a good way to make friends. I mean, I like making friends, but I also like to make a little bit more money. You know? Can we help these guys? No, that's just crossing. Who can we help? The shipyard? There we go. Let's haul some materials. 100% positive. There we go. If I get offered the one this morning, I don't care about the other one. That makes sense. But maybe tell them, hey, I have another offer that is going to actually give me 20K more per year. Is that something that you guys can match? If they say no, then you steeple your fingers and you go, well, I believe so much in the vision of this company. And I know that over the course of my long relationship and my long work tenure here, I will bring so much value to not only this company, but to my life, that I will take your original offer. Thank you. That's how you get around with him saying like, oh no, you should definitely take that then. You just, you make it about the company. Sabine is attracted to the little lights on my new keyboard. Oh no, are we gonna get some Sabine sentences? The charity sector could not match the 20 pound K extra. True. Well, hey, at least you'll do something nice, All right, did I get more? Invite you to share a ration pack and some of their well-worn advice. Okay, so I didn't actually get any money from that? Why did I do that? It seems your efforts have been noticed. There's a chance for you to be recruited into one of the shipbuilding teams. Come here. Oh, I can't do it right now? Action unavailable. Darn it, I gotta wait, I guess. I gotta wait. Poo. What about the wet dock? Anything going on here? Nothing going on here. It takes several cycles to reach the starboard belt and return, loaded with scrap from the old wrecks. Okay. Rotunda? Steal dock plans. Haven Age security has to have plans. Stealing them would be the fastest way to get to know this place and the most dangerous. Explore the rotunda. The rotunda of the old dock is filled with passageways and concourses leading to all kinds of docking bays. I could try this one. Their security watches docks. Better to avoid attracting their attention. Let's see what happens here. MJ the guy, hello. Good morning. This is my first time playing. Okay, we got a dock watcher. Getting to know the rotunda doesn't just mean new places to visit. It means keeping your eye on new arrivals as well. Okay. Nothing bad happened, at least. I'm gonna go into the eye because I have a couple of these specialized die. Gotta match 3. Good, thank you. I think this is yeah, I don't have a cipher for that. I do have this key for something. I don't know what it's for yet though. About you. There, oh no, shoot, I only have 2. Could have sworn these were lots of ones. And I can't put anything but that, huh? Yeah. Okay. Well, shoot, I gotta come back. I gotta remember that. I gotta remember to come back with 1s. 1s and 3s. I thought these 2s would come in handy. Hello, what are you? Lem and Mina. From the walkway, the sidereal horizon looks impossibly vast. A landscape of plating and frames. All along her flanks, torches flicker, drones maneuver, arc lights glint. The sense of scale, the industry is both stunning and strangely unsettling. From the walkway, the sidereal horizon looks... Oh, I just read that? I thought this was a new sentence. What are you saying, Bebo? Combi Christ Eluviti? He's talking in different languages now. Is that Latin? Are you doing a spell? She's quite beautiful, I think. You turn to see a figure a little way down the walkway, leaning at the railing. He is thin, ragged, his work gear poorly fitting and loose. The torches of the sidereal horizon flicker in his eyes as he turns to you. Lem, he leans back from the rail, revealing a child standing beside him, staring out at the ship. And this is Mina, he adds with a smile. Is it weird to say hi to a kid and not their parent? I'll say hi to Lem first. Hi, he replies plainly, then shifts a little closer down the rail. Mina stares and tucks herself behind Len, who dutifully picks her up. Oh, they're adorable. Come on. Mina looks out from Lem's chest, a dark brown eye twinkling among the rough material. You working on her then? Lem asks eagerly, gesturing to the vast ship, or just admiring? He shifts Mina's weight to his other arm. Admiring. Understandable, he nods, gazing back out at the sidereal horizon. You like her too, don't you, Mina? He jostles her a little. She's Mina's and my ticket out of this place, our escape vector, so to speak. How? You haven't heard? Anyone who takes a Haven Age contract on the Sidereal Horizon will be entered into a draw for the transit support crew. He smiles. We won't get to sleep the journey though. We won't get to sleep the journey through, but a couple of decades of service will be nothing for me and Mina if it means landfall on a new world. He winks. Decades. It's a long trip. He straightens up, stretching his back. That's a colony ship, friend. The Sealess Foundation is sending thousands of people to settle a system well outside the reach of the core worlds. It'll be a totally independent colony. No surrogacy, no corporations. Really, I doubt that. What's this foundation? They are Haven Age's client. Yeah, some wealthy project from the core systems, interested in independence and self-sufficiency and all that. They hired the whole shipyard out, help re-kit it and everything. He strokes Mina's hair. Someone else's dream, I suppose, but it doesn't mean people like me and Mina can't tag along. A bad feeling about this. Mina responds by pushing his hand away. Daddy, she whispers, food. Pulling an exaggerated, grumpy face, she glances furtively at you as she plays with the set of dog tags that hangs from Lem's neck. Okay, I cannot see a kid be hungry. Can I give her money, like, right now? I know that I'm a sucker, but, like, I will not let kids. I'm just chatting a little, meanie. Give Daddy a sec. He turns back to you, and you suddenly notice how tired he looks. I'm not on the Haven Age crew yet, but I'll work my way in. You can do that too, friend. We have to stick together. He smiles a little shakily, and you wonder how long he's been working to break into the official shipyard crew. I'm working on it. He looks out at the sidereal horizon as if trying to pull energy from those flicking torches from the vast hull. We've got to hold out, okay? You aren't quite sure if he's talking to you. That's how it works. While he stares out, Mina catches your eye curiously. Do you agree, Mina? She straightens up and meets your eye. Daddy loves me, she says. She says it stubbornly, daring you to question her. I wasn't questioning nothing. Lem smiles and lifts Mina. That's it. We hold on. He smiles sheepishly at you. We're just a couple of softies, isn't that right, Mina? He sets her down, standing by his side, and she clings to his leg. Gotta go feed this one. He pats her back. Maybe see you on a shift, huh? Okay, I like him. Shoot. He turns and they walk down the walkway away from the shipyard. You see them talking, and then a moment later, Mina turns around and stops. See you, robot. Her shout echoes down the walkway, and she flashes you a parting smile before running to catch up with Lem. You watch them a little before you turn back to the impossible scale of the sidereal horizon. A ticket out. Interesting. Okay, I like them. New drive discovered. Win a sidereal ticket. That's one way off the eye. So it is not the only way off the eye, huh? Interesting. Oh, hey, MJ, since you played this before, this is the only thing I'll ask you to spoil for me, okay? When I go buy this, stabilizer from Sabine, is it gonna use it right away? If so, I think I should wait until I'm more in desperate need, right? Because I'm only flickering right now. Or will it go into my inventory and I can use it whenever I need? No? Okay. Persephone, they stack. Excellent. Okay. Thank you. Then I'm going to go ahead and do it right now. I just didn't want to spend the money if it was going to, like, use it right away. Because I don't feel like I need it just yet. Persephone, thanks for checking in. How you doing? Happy Monday. Let's start the action. One stabilizer. There it is, right there. No, right there. Okay, cool. Cool. That's what I was hoping would happen. Oh, as you quickly leave the surgery, eager to be away from Toshira's glare, you notice something wrapped around the stabilizer vial, clutched tightly in your hand. You open your hand and a thin film marked with holes and sigils unrolls from around the vial. At one end, it has a hard metal strip, a handle. Inspect the film. You hold the cloudy film up to the light. It's perforated with an ornate pattern of holes. You can make out a word among the markings. Passkey. Is this an entry key for something? Or somewhere?
The metal handle is worn and pitted, but you can see a set of numbers imprinted into it. 207-F. And then crudely scratched into the handle at some later date, low end. Okay. For a moment, you consider going back to surgery and to return the key, and then quickly think better of it. Did Sabine want you to have this, or is Toshiro passing on a message? Time to head to the low end and find out. Oh, excellent. We get to go somewhere. We got an upgrade point, too. Let's see. What is open to me? Hard to kill. Transfer intercept. Chance to gain cryo on interact actions. That would be kind of nice. Chance to gain energy after an engage action. I'm mostly worried about money, so let's do that. All right. Let's go to the low end. Where are you, low end? There you are. You know 207F. There we go. Okay. This game broke your heart in all the best ways. Ugh, it's wholesome as it gets. I'm glad to hear wholesome, though. That's good. We need a little wholesome around here. When did you last save? Quit it. Actually, right when I started. I don't think it's that type of game, is it? Autosave was 23 seconds ago. But thank you. Thank you. You have the shirt on? What shirt? The same one I'm wearing? I forgot to turn the heat back on in my house overnight. Oopsies, it got cold enough here last night where I had to turn the heat on as well. Pretty cold for us. Pretty cold. And hi, Ams. Thanks for checking in. All right. Oh, our shirt we were wearing for my last chemo. That's so cool. Aw. Her pink Cancer Wonder Woman shirt. That's awesome. Just so happens that you're both wearing it today. That's cool. That's cool. Unlock apartment. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Apartment unlocked. Continue. As you push the door open, the automatic lights flicker on inside the apartment. They reveal yellowing plastic panels, the curved shape of wall-mounted utility units, the detritus, thank you, I knew that word, the detritus of a routine life arranged on every surface. You step inside, clicking the door shut behind. The amber light of the aging fixtures glaze everything with pale orange. The work surfaces hold a variety of objects, indistinct in the dull lighting. A pale blue light drifts from a doorway at the end of the room. Let's look at the surfaces first. Smudges through the thin layer of dust suggest a recent, rare, and hurried visit. They trace a path to the water dispenser, the auto wash, then to a cabinet still half open. On the shelf sits an empty pill case. Oh no. I would take a pic, but my hair is so gross. Haircut is tonight, so then I'll take a pic. Good idea. I meant to get one this weekend myself, and I did not. I didn't do like anything this weekend, which is, yeah. You cross the cramped utility room with its auto wash. I just read that. No, wait, no, I didn't read this. You cross the cramped utility room with its auto wash dispenser's water closet towards the doorway. Through the doorway is a dark, warm room lit only by the faint glow of a terminal screen. Let's inspect the room before we just walk in. A bunk is tucked into the wall, blankets ruffled. A wall desk glitters with rows of vials and containers. A briefcase lab sits open, loaded with rows of reagents and compounds you do not recognize. In comparison, this room is clean, ordered, and controlled. Approach the terminal. As you approach, there's a crackle from somewhere in the dark. Sleeper. Sabine's voice shakily echoes through the apartment. Welcome to my home. I'm sorry I can't be there. I've had to make alternate arrangements. You hear rattling noises, static. Should I do the voice changer static thing? Hold on. Turn that off.
No, actually,
I guess I can't do just straight static, can I? It has to be the
the megaphone.
Okay, I won't do it then.
I was able to record this message, but I don't dare show my face. Something is happening within Yatagan. Yatagan? Did we say it was Yatagan last time? I'm gonna forget every day. I no longer trust them. Their voice becomes distant, slipping behind the background noise. I have something to ask of you. I want you to get me out. Get you out. Yatagan were supposed to hide me to protect me, and after everything happened, I was desperate. And then after that, I was too tired to care. A noise like waves passes over the recording, but I'm done with them now. I want out. Screw the debt. But I need insurance, something I can hold against them. I have my suspicions, but I can't be sure. I need information. And as you know, you need me. A pause. Something clicking in the dark. This isn't a threat. You have to understand my position here. Another pause. I know sleepers. I've been here before. I can help you, but not with Yatagan's noose around my neck. Get me data, get me information, get me something I can use against Yatagan. Then I can get out, and you can get what you need, please. Waves of static cut into Sabine's voice. Bring it here to my terminal, and I'll get to it when I can. You look around the tiny room and try to imagine Sabine living here, working at the desk, sleeping in the bunk, blinking into the terminal in the dark. The recording cuts to static, filling the room with its white hiss. Then, silence. Access the terminal? It's so weird to hear Sabine's name so much, I know. Unless I'm in VC with Ursa and Mersa. Sabine, stop walking on the table. And now Sabine loves the new keyboard, so. You're FaceTiming her later to ring the bell? That's so cool, Annie. That's awesome. Ding, ding, ding. You sit in front of the humming terminal and hit a few keys. Sabine has left an access point open, but the rest is encrypted, locked away behind passcodes. It seems Sabine might not trust you as much as they want you to think. Well, I mean, you're not going to get access to their personal computer. Come on. Who would do that? Who does Sabine need to hide from? And what debt do they owe to Yatagan? You try to assemble the pieces, but too many are missing. The only thing you know is that without stabilizer, your body will die. You glance at the briefcase lab on the desk, its glassware glinting in the dark. You turn away and leave, the door clunking shut behind you. Back in the corridor, you notice the scrawled graffiti of a blade on the opposite wall. Yatagan. You feel yourself being drawn into something you didn't quite understand. Well, yeah. New drive discovered. What kind of data? Let's see. Get Sabine out. Let's track this. Extract Yatagan data. Okay, so it's going to be a very specific thing. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to have the knife thing on it. Okay. All right. We'll see if we get some of that. Oh, there's a bar. Ooh, a bar. I can buy rations. I can get a drink. You're unsure if your frame can metabolize alcohol, but this fungal drink fermented with greenway seems like a good test. A fungal drink? Sure, why not? Let's try it. Let's get drunk. All right. Energy and Overlook. Overlook regular. The Overlook isn't exactly a restaurant, meaning the only way you'll gain trust around here is with a stiff drink. Okay. Well, then maybe we'll buy some rations too. We got energy. Okay. Okay. Nothing else here for me right now. Let's see. Anything else new? What are you? Ah, here we go. Here's the Yatagan stuff. Excuse me. A slate in the office advertises a Haven agent looking for informants on gang activity in the eye. They'll pay. Oh, you can also give them data. Sophisticated tech is rare on the eye, so the shipyard is happy to pay for the ship mine fragments it can dismantle and reuse. I don't have any of those. Okay, let's leave. Yeah, I'm happy. No more every 3-week treatments. Yeah, that'll be nice. Yeah. Look at all those emotes. Every dancing emote that Ursa possibly has. All in one. Look at that. Wonderful. But no glue, thank you. She's a true fan. Side reel horizon assembled block by block. Okay. This is how I can get my reputation up with the side reel. I might as well, these are safe. I might as well do some actions here, huh? 50-50. Food quality control. Oof. Poor work will see you dropped from the roster. Oh no. Let's do it one more time. Ah, dang it. All right, let's get out of here. Shoot, I'm about to be dropped from the roster already. Okay, that's everything. And this. Just want to make sure that I keep up my, you know, my fungus fan status here. Okay, and then I think I can go ahead and end the day. Something's still coming. We're getting closer. You got even more happy emotes. Look at those. Those are great. I love the rave with the little lightsaber glow sticks. What about a budget log into Minecraft with you, just that you drink cold liquids in the lava clip? Okay. Okay, and that's where I inject stabilizer. Okay, we're gonna wait to do that. I do have a 1, which means yoink. I can do one of these. One of these needed a 1. There we go. Yoink. Bypass. Extract. I know they're glow sticks, but they look like little lightsabers, don't they? Those are too long to be glow sticks. You can bring a lightsaber to a rave, it's okay. Now there's a 2. There's a 3. I don't have that one. I prefer to think of them as lightsabers. Me too. Me too. Imagine a red lightsaber at a rave. All right, I think. Yeah, I need more 1s. Onesies, onesie twosies. All right. All right, all right. Let's get out of here. It's great music. There you go. Is that an Ewok? Is that an Ewok with a, oh no, is that a Darth Vader kitty with a lightsaber? Darth Meow. That's wonderful. That is so great. Darth Meow. I honestly have no idea how you're supposed to play this game. You don't get it? So these, did I not do a good enough job explaining it? These are your dice, right? These are like your action dice. So all you're doing is basically going through like the map or the game board, as you can call it, and putting your dice down and rolling and succeeding. And you either get money, or you learn something about the world, or you collect some kind of resource or item that you need. That's kind of it. Like, and all along you're like meeting other people and doing different stuff. So we're waiting on some stuff here. These little yellow things mean I'm waiting for an action to happen there. This is the Sidereal Horizon, this ship right here. So we can do a little work here. Let's do one of these. So hopefully 100% positive. There we go. So like on this screen, right? I just put in one of my better dice that had like 100% chance of success. And that worked, right? Because this red one, I don't want this to tick up too much. I want this yellow one to tick up. I don't want this red one to tick up. There's like positive and negatives, right? Is there a freighter here yet? Ah, here we go. Let's see. This is a locked action, haggle over prices. We can't do that. Skill upgrade. I can buy ship mine fragments. The merchants have acquired a couple of rare ship mine fragments, but they're selling them at a high price. 60? No. but they'll be here for like, you see this is going to be here for 3 cycles. So if I wanted this, I could go and like try to make as much money as I can before those 3 cycles are up and try to get that. I don't know if I need one of those right now though. You weren't paying close attention on Saturday. Yeah, this does kind of require a little bit of focus to kind of get what's going on. It hasn't been too bad for me, but I could totally see why for chat it might be kind of hard to keep up with everything. Yeah, it's mostly a story. Are you trying to win, get through the full story? I mean, yeah. Hopefully I don't get the bad ending. I have seen a what do you call it? A Steam achievement that said get the bad ending, and so I'm like, I'm trying not to do that. But basically, if you didn't see the beginning of the story, I woke up on this station after something having happened. I don't really have the full backstory yet because they haven't revealed it all to me, but I'm basically like a person who's been uploaded into a robot body, essentially, in order to do work on like starships and whatnot. And I woke on this station, and I'm trying to, 1, just stay alive, and 2, hopefully get off and go somewhere else, anywhere. MJ, thank you so much. So far I enjoy it. It's definitely a little slower paced than a lot of the games that we play, but it's not bad. These are all my missions. I do want to build a ship mind eventually. Disable my tracker. Let's see. Let's toggle tracking on that. Is he ready for me? No, he is not. I need to get more stuff for him. So I have 2 dice left now for today. I just don't know what I'm going to use it on yet. I'm thinking it through. We already checked this. This is basically like the computer network. You're basically like hacking into stuff here when you're in this mode. And when you're in this mode, it's like, you know, just looking at the normal station. Excuse me. Well, what do I do next? I guess I'll just go help at the shipyard again, or the unit assembly. I haven't done this interfacing one. I got a 50-50 chance here. If I hit poor quality control though, I'm gonna get dropped from the roster, and then I'll never be able to work here again. And I won't be able to take this ship off, which is kind of the plan. Oddly enough, this means it's a 75% chance of being either neutral or positive, but only a 25% chance of being negative. I don't think I should be a junior tech anyway. So like, in a weird way, this actually has more of a chance of being not negative. Let's do it. Ah, quality control. Shit. All right, well, this was gonna be a way off the ship, and now I think I'm fired. You walk out of the office head down, angrier than you've ever been. You weren't just mad at your supervisor, whose measured tone irritated you more than if he just shouted you down, but at yourself for being so careless. Too many bad welds, too many mistakes. Haven Age, your supervisor told you, can't afford to be this reckless. Now you'll have to work your way back in, once again making friends with shipbuilders and working as a yard hand. But you'll do it, not just to prove yourself to your supervisor, but to prove something to yourself. Or maybe this is the last time you'll ever set foot in these shipyards. You'll figure it out once you've calmed down. Cool. Great. Awesome. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. All right. We're gonna assist a shipbuilder. 50-50. How bad could it be, right? There we go. See? So now I gotta work my way up here, and then I'll be able to open it up again. I love the art and the color palette used. Yeah. I do too. Let's see. Did I get these check-ins? Mez checked in 9 minutes ago, and Coleman checked in 7 minutes ago. There's so much to like pay attention to on the screen here that I might miss some of those. I apologize if I do. But hi guys, how's it going? Happy Monday. When do the markets open this morning? I don't want to look at my 401k. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know what time they open. Jeez. Hi, buddy. All right, I don't have any dice left. I could use some food. I haven't made a ton of money, but let's go ahead and order some fungus. Okay. All right, we're gonna leave, and then I guess we'll just end this cycle. We'll probably get to see who's tracking us down. This is another one of the clocks that are going on. Someone out there is tracking you, following your trail, and it won't be long before they arrive. 2 more cycles. I don't know what that means. All right, we got 4 dice. Let's leave. Let's focus on trying to make some money, shall we? Although I got a lot of 1s, which means I can probably do a lot of these guys out here, huh? Not that one. Not that one. One of these gotta be one. There we go. Bypass and extract. So we're basically hacking here. Hacking into the mainframe, getting data. I got some Yataghan data. Nice. See, that's where we get the data. What happened? The hunter. A glimmer in the dark catches your eye as the orb of Hunter's head appears in the distance. It's looking for you. Run or hide? Run. You turn away and glide back into the cloud, threads of data rushing past. Another glimmer catches your eye. Closer now, that roving orb, wreathed in tentacles. It flickers, jumps once, twice, and then it's here. Hunter is here. Ooh. Entity. Submit to inquiry. Hunter reaches for you in that unpleasantly familiar way. It's waving threads creating a cage. Struggle. You push against the threads as they close in, becoming frenzied as you push them aside. You're caught by whipping tendrils and feel them pulling you away from the anchor of your body. You push through, clearing the threads. Entity, hold for processing. Comes the scream from behind, but you're already gliding away, back to your anchor, your body. You awake, dizzy, distorted, but safe. Okay. We got away from it? What if it's just there's a chance of that happening? Let's try it again. Let's see what happens. Ooh, +5 cryo, nice. We got more data, okay. Seems like there's just a chance of the hunter coming. See, he's like ticking up. I'm not sure what that means. Coleman, how was your weekend? What'd you get into this weekend? Did you play any Star Wars Unlimited? Here it is. Let's do this one. Yes, I like that perk. You have a chance of getting money each time you interact with something. Okay, we got some data, guys. Yeah, see, that ticks up each time. So let's leave. Let's leave. You did. Nice. Founder's Gap. The Free Spoke. I haven't been here. What do I do here? Oh yeah, this is just me like either entering or like climbing this elevator. We're not going to do that right now. I'm going to wait to do that. Let's see. I have 1 more dice left. Die. Oh, I don't want to buy. Yeah, no, I don't want to buy anything there. I guess I'll go to the shipyards again and see if I can't help out here. It's risky. Let's do it. 75% chance of either. Oof. Oof. Okay. Never mind. 25% chance 1. Because that makes a lot of sense. Let's buy some food. And that'll get our energy back up. All the way. Look at that. Okay, and then I guess we're going to find out what happens here. Whatever's tracking us is about to find us. Good morning, Red. How's it going? How you doing? Oof. Oof. Man, sleeping takes a lot of my energy. Oh, here we go. Hold it there, sleeper, comes a voice from behind you. Don't you run. Run! A cynical bounty hunter, Ethan. What a name. Good, good. A hand pats your coat down. You know your master's voice. Ethan spins you around. He's wearing a wide smirk and a slick jacket. You immediately know he is terrible news. You got all the way out here and then stayed put? He laughs a cruel laugh. That a sleeper thing? You're my first. Oh, be gentle. You barely hear him. You've noticed the handgun he has leveled at your chest, and it's hard to take your eyes off of it. He reaches down with his other hand and slips some kind of ring out from a belt loop without taking his eyes off you. Making it to the eye, though, that's pretty good. This place isn't so bad. Bars, markets, people. I pull most of my contracts out of asteroid caves or off of god-forsaken moons. He splits the ring into 2 perfect circles. It's hard to hit civilization. It's hard to hit civilization when there's so much space to pass through. There we go. Hey, buy the sleeper a dinner before bringing out the ring, the handcuffs. Who are you? Just a freelancer on a contract. He reaches over to slide the rings around your wrists. Go easy. You first. Do you think I can escape? I mean, why would I not try at least, right? My packages. Thanks, Knock Knock. You're welcome, Bebo. Let's make a break for it. You see the chance, the moment his eyes leave you, to watch the rings. You spin, knocking him away and sprinting down the corridor. Then a shot rings out, echoing off the metal so loud it hurts your ears. A bullet hole smokes the wall beside your head. You freeze and Ethan closes the gap. This is a very boring routine. Trust me, I've seen it all before. He slips the rings over your trembling wrists. Ethan nudges you to start walking. To the ship and home, he whistles. Whistles. Going easy. You stumble down the corridor, your hands behind you, your mind racing. Please stop. Do you think there'll be enemies to lovers? Do you think it's gonna be like a captured and capturee situation? If only Lars were here. Who hired you? Your daddies at Epson Arp. They want you home for dinner. Okay. Ethan yawns and continues to nudge you down the corridor. Shame to come all the way out here just to head back to Epson Arp right away. That track of yours makes this too quick. Was hoping you'd put a bit more of a chase, you know, a running battle through Bright Market maybe, or a holdout in the low end. There's a few establishments I would have enjoyed checking out while I asked around. Well, I mean, we can do that. We can do that. You're not my daddy? No, no. You walk on in silence for a little longer, desperately trying to think of a way to escape. That Epson Arp tracker will be the death of you. I'm trying to get rid of it. I literally have dice right now. I was gonna go talk to that guy. Hey, I have an idea, Ethan interrupts your thoughts. How about on the way back to this ship, we stop for a drink? I'm buying. He laughs at his own joke. I have a better idea, ... This better not be one of those where you do a dramatic pause and then try to jump me, because I'm pretty tired of that. Although, muses Ethan, I've got myself thinking, what's the rush here? Here we are in one of the most lawless joints in the surrogate systems, and we're heading for an exit. He pauses and you trudge on in silence. Okay, here's the idea. So it starts, Ethan. You and me, we make a little agreement. Here are the terms. He turns you to face him. Oh boy, what is he gonna I'm being propositioned right now. You run or leave or try to abandon the eye, I shoot you. You plot or scheme, you try to kill me, I shoot you. But he smiles. You come meet me at an establishment of my choice every few cycles and you pay my tab. I don't shoot you. He pauses. You don't pay my tab. He rattles his handgun. You get the idea. Yeah, I get it. Okay then, that sounds to me like a deal. He stretches. You know, I really thought I was gonna have to kill you, but this is so much better. He clicks something at his belt and the rings release from your wrists. I'm gonna see if I can find my old stool at the Compressor Club. Come see me there. He aims a handgun at you, squinting down the sight. Let me just remind you that body of yours is one big tracker, so don't even think about leaving the eye. I'll know. Ethan turns and strides off down the corridor, slipping his handgun away. The mix of relief and terror you feel is overwhelming. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna get rid of this tracker is what I'm gonna do. Help Feng chase the leads. Feng said he will disable the S and ARP tracker if you can get to the bottom of his mystery first. What is his leads that I'm supposed to track? Because now there's some urgency. There's some urgency behind his whole thing. But I don't know where I'm supposed to go for his 150 cryo for passage. No, thank you. Boo. How much is his tab? Ugh, how much is his tab gonna be? Really weird way to get a date, dude. I know, right? You could have just asked. Or kept the handcuffs on. But that's how we met. I know, and it was weird. But we made it work, you know? Mercer's still invisible on the scroll chat. That's so weird. What if another bounty hunter comes? Yeah, I mean, surely there's got to be more than one bounty hunter, right? I have to get rid of the tracker, but I don't exactly know what Feng wanted me to do. I forget. It just said disable your tracker if you can get to the bottom of his mystery first. I don't remember what his mystery is. Oh, excuse me. Lord. Okay, so he's gonna run up a tab too, so I've got to make sure I keep making credits. Assist a shipbuilder. It's risky. Risky. These are all risky. Let's try it. Oh, I can't believe you never figured that out. I don't know what it could possibly be. It's not like I've removed him or anything. He's not a mod, so it's not like there's a role that he has. He's just got, you know, the 1 year badge, of which many people have. I can't think of what it would possibly be. Okay, we are fading. We are fading a little bit. Is there anybody out here who needs a 2? Anybody here who needs, yes, there we go. We've hacked him. Haven Age data. I think I'm supposed to sell the Haven Age data to Feng, right? But I don't know where he is now. Port Exchange. There's the Compressor Club. Let's see. Ethan's tab. You see Ethan at a distance, shouting from the bar for more drinks. This bill isn't going to be small, is it? Oh no. Oh no. Any recommendations on free video editing software for a quick video for work? Yes, DaVinci Resolve. Completely free, especially if you're just doing pretty basic stuff, but you can do just about everything in it. I think the only thing they start charging for is like plugins for like color grading and a couple different like effects things, but other than that, yeah. I have no dice left. I'm just thinking I should probably go eat. And then I don't know, maybe it is time to go ahead and take one of those things. I need to make more money. I'm getting low. Ooh, I'm getting low. I'm getting low. Hi, there, but muted and working. Hi, Lars. Hi, Lars. Start. Boom. All right. We're ending. So now we should have more dice, though. Maybe it's called the Golden Shovels? What do you mean? The Golden Shovels? That was a time. Golden Shovels. I love a good golden shovel. Wait, what? All right, we have a ton of dice now. I need to make money. It's what I need. Does this make me money? I don't remember. Let's see. No, it doesn't make me money at all. It did give me energy though, which is nice. What can I do to make some money around here? Scrap freighter. There we go. Pay wage to anyone who will help. Okay. That's me. 50-50. Nice, nice. 50-50. There we go. I got to at least make more than 15 each cycle because the food alone costs 15. So, pushing my luck. Yes, let's go. Do I dare? Oof. Okay, my condition went down a little bit, but that's okay. But we got more cryo. Okay. All right, we're stopping. All right, decent, decent. I think I can just end this cycle. I know that was a quick cycle, but I think it makes sense. Good morning, Kelt. How's it going? Did you figure out what the banana was for? The banana badge. I don't know what that is. All right, I have 115. That's pretty good. Low end. That's how I make friends, is by doing some of that. Which is, I'll need friends eventually, I guess, but... Ooh, this tab. I'm really worried about this tab. Where are you, Fang? All right, what am I supposed to do? Do I have... I do have a cipher. Let's go. Maybe this is what I needed to do. Gate H4 access, okay. An open port sits waiting for you to slot in a ripper worm. What will you find here? I don't know, but let's rip it. Let's rip it open. Long weekend, 6-hour round trip. Oof. Oh yes, I noticed a bunch of people had bananas and now Ursa just told me. It's not like a lemon party thing, is it? Knock knock. Did you know Darth Vader is really bad at relationships? He's always choking under pressure. Be sure you do not choke on your aspirations, Admiral. Thanks for checking in, Knock Knock. How you doing? Solid jokes as always. You don't listen to Coleman? Definitely don't. Coleman, don't listen to Coleman, okay? More Ripper Worms. I don't have any more Ripper Worms. Let's see, can I do something here? I can. Let's do this. There we go. What about you? A 3? Don't have a 3. A 2. We'll save the rest of these maybe for some work. All right. Leave. Just out of pure curiosity, what does this one need? A 1? Okay. What did Tony Hawk and Stephen Hawking's both? Oh, I don't like that one either. A 1? Leave. I don't have a 1. I don't have a 1. How's it going, Ghost? Good morning. How are you? A Montana State BB gun event. I did not feel comfortable with some of the parents, but I'll put up with a lot for my 14-year-old. Isn't that gonna be the hardest part? Finding like, oh hey, Feng's open. Finding like finding friends for your kids whose parents aren't like deeply problematic. Or just bad, or just actually bad people. Not even like, you know, not even just like slightly conservative. I just mean like actually bad people, you know. I can deal with slightly conservative. I've been dealing with that my whole life. Feng's Ripper Worm is installed, but it'll take a few cycles to get through the closed networks. I'm gonna have to pay for this man's drinks a lot. All right. Let's see if we can get some more money. Leave. There we go. I guess we'll just keep unloading containers. Yeah. Sorry, son. Gave you the wrong one. Wrong. That wasn't no BB gun. Let's just use all this to get some money, huh? There we go. Leave. Ethan's tab still needs 2 more cycles, and I need 3. Yeah. As long as your kid had fun, nobody was being a jerk to you or your kid. True. True. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else I want to do right now then. My energy's pretty good. Yeah, I think everything's done. I made some money that cycle. I'm really hoping that his tab is like 30 or something. I'm really hoping. We're flickering. I gotta remember that I can sunbathe. What does that do again? Allows you to gather energy through sunlight. The longer you stay, the better. It's a 50-50% positive and negative, so I would rather just not do that. Thank you very much. All right, the ship's still here for another cycle, so let's make as much as we can. Boom. All right, and then we'll go into the eye. Let's see about using some of these. I know that there's got to be at least 1 in here, right? Who needs sleep? Like, what is that? What is sleep? There. Oh, Hunter. Those familiar threads wrap around you, bind you, test you. Entity, submit. Hunter's strange head bobs in your vision. Your ally in the sealed dock cannot save you. Uh-oh. And that globbed head you see whirling strings of data, so many spinning there that they threaten to tear through the thin skin and whip out into the void around. What happened to this creature? The threads squeeze and you lose any sympathy you might have had. You must escape. Strike. You lash out once, pushing Hunter back, severing threads that regrow as fast as they are broken. As you slip away, you realize you have to find a way to deal with Hunter once and for all. It's getting too dangerous. I agree. I'm already fading again. Uh-oh. Shoot. Well, hold on. I have a 1. I don't remember if any of these needed a 1 though. You don't trust sus people. I'm trying to be sensitive to what I want to say. I think I get where you're coming from. I think. Sounds like it could have soccer parent vibes because they are, wow, yeah. I don't even think it's about, for me, it's not about that. It's not about like competitiveness or anything like that. It's just about like, are they bad people, you know? I hate getting used to a new keyboard. There's an extra key on the row with the space bar and I'm not used to it. Is it like the Alt or the Windows button? I have like a control, then I have that Windows button and then Alt next to the, or maybe a function button or something. Ah, here we go. This is what I wanted. Function key, yeah. Which ironically, function keys are the only thing that I use for work. All right, the hunter's hunting me again. What else can I do here? Shoot, I'm already fading. Okay, so here's the problem. Buy my stabilizer or pay for this guy's tab. I don't know how much the tab's gonna be, so I'm gonna wait. Oh man. I have scrap components useful to salvage to the right person. What about the Ort Exchange? I can sell components. Come here. Okay. Let's just sell all these, right? That way, hopefully, if his thing is not, gosh, what do you guys think his bill is gonna be? What do you think his tab's gonna be? You literally just finished a work? What'd you do? I refed for first grade soccer doing my first semester of college, and I had to kick people out and the cops were called on all three of them. Oh no. First grade soccer and the cops had to get involved. That's wild. You know, at a competition, there's always the parents that wear inflaming shirts to psych kids out. There were some of those, and I think they need counseling. They were wearing inflaming shirts to psych out the kids? NGO stuff. True brain rip. Not brain rot, brain rip. Brain rip we like. Brain rot, not so much. What do you mean by inflaming? They were specifically wearing shirts to make children feel bad? Is that what you're saying? Like to get into the minds of playing psychological games with children? My dad used to coach for my soccer club. It was such a different time way back then. So innocent, not all the pressure. Yeah. People have just escalated things so much. That's so weird, Kel. That's such weird behavior. I'm sorry. I would be like, sorry, kiddo. You're not coming back here. Not with these people. But that's easier said than done. I get that. Okay, I think I'm done with this rotation. Yeah, and I want to see what his, we should get his tab this time. My niece does volleyball, and you're not supposed to shout during the other team serving, so they do it to make my niece choke. That's so mean. Too bad she's the best, and I stare him down. Nice. Yeah, that's mean. All right. Ethan says you have 2 cycles to pay the tab. He calls it being fair-minded. 58. You know what? Respectable. A respectable amount. I'm okay with this. As you hand over the shits, you hear Ethan laughing hysterically somewhere down the bar. Do you think it's always gonna be 58? I can't believe you just did that. Ethan's mocking laugh comes from along the bar. You look over to see him leaning across it in a pool of light, empty glasses and spilled drinks glinting around him. I should just take his gun and shoot him right now. It's always dark in the compressor, but this cycle, the place is packed. A load of spacers mixing with the locals. Usually they run. Ethan spins a glass on the bar. Or they go spend their savings on some local heavy I have to put down. They don't pay. walk away. Ethan gets to his feet, the glass falls and smashes, but he doesn't seem to notice. You think that's it? One round of drinks and we're even? Sleeper, come on. His hand comes to rest on the butt of his handgun, dangling from his chest holster. What is wrong with you? Ethan laughs hard, and the people around him turn to see what's happening. You think this is on me? I think someone in your position might have a better idea of how this all works. I'm a freelancer, Sleeper, just like you. We both signed a contract with Epson ARP, didn't we? The difference is that my word means something. He closes the gap, stumbling a little. What did you think? You could just run away from your contract, your debt? You could just steal that natty little body of yours? And take it for a joyride? Play human for a cycle or two? What? Why did he call it a natty little body? Does he mean natty as a natural? Like, you know, when a guy is like a bodybuilder and he's like all natty? I just know that he looked up and down when he said that. He was like, you got that natty little body of yours. This guy's a creep. You don't understand. It's you, Sleeper, that doesn't understand. Some of us pay our debts, but it's all the harder because of idiots like you. Ooh. Though I should thank you, Ethan nods, his head heavy, for giving me such an easy job. I'm used to outlaws, you know, real bounties. If I knew catching sad little escapees like you was so easy, I would have changed clients ages ago. Someone shouts from the back of the bar for Ethan to shut up. He holds up a finger in that general direction without turning around. Shoot me or let me leave. Oh guys, it's 7:12. I gotta go. I said I was gonna leave at 7. Oh, I see, toughening up here. He gestures wildly at the crowd. Thumbs up or thumbs down, folks. Most people turn back to their drinks, no longer interested in this tired show. Ethan mutters insults as he walks back towards the bar. I have to go, unfortunately. I gotta finish this though. He sits heavily back down on his stool and searches through his glasses for one with something left in it. The thing is, Sleeper, I can find you anywhere. It's actually wild that you haven't figured it out. That body isn't yours. It will always betray you no matter what. He finds a glass and downs the contents. So please go. I'll catch up to you whenever I need another. He laughs and taps a bar for a fresh drink. Look at yourself. Give it up, Sleeper. I'm done teaching you for today. He settles his head on the bar and closes his eyes. I'm sick of you. Go find a job. Should just steal his gun right now. Turn on your heel and are out of the cloying dark and the sweat stench of the compressor. You walk hard and fast down the walkway, anger driving your footfalls into the metal of the rim like hammers. Okay. Unfortunately, okay, we did just save right there, so good. Unfortunately, I have to go a little earlier today. I meant to go at 7 and I lost track of time, so I apologize. We have like a call.
Shoot. Guys, I was supposed to go to work today. I gotta go.
Thank you. We have a call like right at my commute time normally. And I have no idea why they put this call on. And so I'd rather not take it in the car. So I'm going to go ahead and just get going. I meant to leave about 13 minutes ago. So now I'm going to be rushing a little bit. They put in a call like right before, like right at the time I would be commuting. Right before the in-person meeting. So I'm like, well, great. Now I have to figure out how to get there in time. So I think I'm just going to call it here. Yeah, even after they change the time. Well, I think it's for the people in, we have a whole team of people in Ireland. Whole team of people in Ireland. I'm not going to be able to raid out with you guys then today. Just go wherever you need to go. Do whatever you need to do. Sorry for the abrupt feeling of this. I did mention this at the beginning of the stream, but I know a lot of you weren't there. But this feels very abrupt, and I don't like that. But just know that I like you guys. Thanks for being here. Tomorrow should be relatively normal. It's just a recap call this morning with people in Ireland to make sure we're on scope with the target. You know? Is our project in scope or not? What do you guys think? Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care of yourselves, okay? Be good. Don't wear inflaming t-shirts to bully children. Goodbye.